So what's going on, guys? Jarell Miller slams AJ. He says Anthony Joshua is a very greedy individual. He says he's very greedy, but my deal was better than Whyte. The deal that I got offered from him and Eddie Hearn was way better than what Whyte got offered. And the reasons why that might be the case is because I think, firstly, the fight's happening in America, right? And DAZN are going to be looking to push Anthony Joshua in America because they want him to become a star in America. So, there is going to be a lot of promotion behind this fight, a lot of marketing looking to make Anthony Joshua a star. Also, DAZN have a bigger budget than Sky Sports, and what they could probably offer Whyte was on their budget and what they think the fight would do. I don't think they thought the fight would do as well as what people thought, and maybe what as Eddie Hearn thought the fight would do. So they probably offered Whyte in respect, or Joshua probably offered Whyte in respective to working out all the numbers. He offered him about 4 million, I think, 4 or 5 million. Whereas Jarell Miller has been reported to be offered 7 million. So you've got to understand there's different markets. Dillian Whyte couldn't fight Joshua in America. It just wouldn't make sense. Even though Miller's unknown in America, he's still an American, and he's fighting, and Joshua's fighting in his hometown as well. So Miller would have a bit of support because Miller's obviously a Brooklyn guy, and the fight's happening in New York. So it's going to be interesting to see how this all works out, how well the fight does on pay-per-view, or not pay-per-view, it's on DAZN, but pay-per-view in the UK. The pay-per-view numbers in UK will obviously be a lot less because the fight's happening early in the morning and people are not going to get up, because you got to understand, when Anthony Joshua fights, there's a lot of casuals that buy the pay-per-view, and those casuals aren't going to get up for a boxing fight 4 o'clock in the morning. So the chances of them buying it is very unlikely. The hardcores, of course, they'll buy it. Guys like me, guys like you, will probably buy the pay-per-view because obviously you want that you want to watch this fight. You obviously want to watch AJ defend his world title. So this is why you're going to get up, because you're a hardcore fan, whereas the casuals are not going to get up. In terms of AJ being greedy, listen, I think the reason why AJ is being accused of being greedy, because obviously what they're trying to say is he's trying to keep the lion's share, not give much money to the other guys. Now Fury and Wilder, he offered them 60-40, which I think was a very fair split. But those guys want 50-50 now. And you know what? I think Anthony Joshua could, a year or two ago, could afford to be greedy because he was in such a powerful position. I do think the tables have turned a little bit, though. I think Fury signing this deal with Top Rank, everything spun on his head. Wilder, is also doing very well now. Wilder's got his name out there. I think the game's changed, and I don't think Joshua's the dominant heavyweight. He's not the only heavyweight now that has huge power, huge bargaining power. Fury and Wilder have huge bargaining power, and Joshua may have to give them 50-50 to get those fights. I think it will be a case where his hand will be tied. If he wants those fights, he's going to have to offer him 50-50, which I think he'll probably do. But in terms of AJ being greedy, I don't think AJ was being greedy. I think AJ was being fair. The position that they were in at the point he offered them, I think 60-40 was fair. I do think now this deal that Fury signed with Top Rank, he definitely now moving forward will probably deserve a 50-50, and I don't think he'll be anything else. In terms of Deontay Wilder, I do think him being an American and obviously a way bigger name than Jarell Miller, and also becoming a massive star like he's becoming now, I do think he's also going to command a 50-50 split moving forward. But I don't think AJ's been greedy. But what do you guys think? What do you think? Do you think AJ's been greedy? Do you think he's not leaving enough money on the table for the other guys? Leave your thoughts, guys. And guys, remember to please like, share, subscribe to my channel. I'll see you guys in the next video.